Largest expanse of fresh water in Great Britain, 23 miles long, 5 miles wide, and at the northern end, 636 feet deep, making it the third deepest in Scotland. The River Leven, which we're now leaving, is the loch's only outlet, running from here into the River Clyde and from there into the Atlantic Ocean. The area is home to an abundance of wildlife, and its history is as rich as the landscape that surrounds these mysterious waters. It's a place where kings have trod and outlaws have roamed. It has inspired writers, musicians and artists for generations. It was during the Victorian era that Loch Lomond gained renown. Visitors were drawn from across the world, thanks in large part to the romantic novels of the likes of Tobias Smollett and Sir Walter Scott. Day trippers would travel here by train from Glasgow to cruise aboard large paddle steamers like the one we're passing on the left. This is the Maid of the Loch, the very last paddle steamer to be built in Britain. She was built in 1953 on the River Clyde in Glasgow, which was, between the late 19th century and the early 1950s, the world's premier shipbuilding city. She represents those bygone days when she and many ships like her would sail the length of the loch filled with visitors. These ships also provided a valuable mail and transportation service to the local communities. As with many steam-powered vehicles, mounting maintenance and running costs saw the ship retired in 1981. She now stands as a monument to both Glasgow shipbuilding and Loch Lomond's steam-powered past. The birth of the Industrial Revolution in Great Britain saw the establishment of Glasgow and the River Clyde as both the world's premier shipbuilding city and as a major shipping port between Europe and the Americas. This brought a boom in wealth to the area in the 1800s. The trade routes, which saw Glasgow flourish, traded textiles from Europe to the Caribbean, sugar and molasses to America, and tobacco to Glasgow. At one time, 50% of all the tobacco in Europe had arrived via Glasgow. The wealthiest of these Glasgow tobacco lords were able to live the lavish lifestyles of aristocrats, building European-style villas in Glasgow and the surrounding area. While millionaires today buy super yachts, their equivalent in the 1800s built grand country mansions for hunting and fishing, for which the land around Loch Lomond became prime real estate. As we cruise along this western shore, we'll pass just a few of these houses built by the super-rich tobacco barons, shipbuilders and merchant bankers.
There's that plane, Bridget. Bridget. There's that plane over there, the seaplane.
Oh yeah. It flew right overhead earlier. We did that plane one last night.
Eh?
That's what I imagine him coming in on. Even 2 years ago, it's like you can actually buy tickets and like go up in it, right? That whole thing. I don't think I would be brave enough for it because I'm a bad flyer as it is.